He felt he planned an amazing date, but she cut it short like a barber. So now he's left wondering, is she losing interest? If you felt the same way, be sure to stay tuned to this video. By the end of it, you should never have to wonder if she's losing interest again. What makes Doc's coaching different is it's not theory, it's based in reality because he did the legwork of interviewing thousands of women, asking them this key question: why do you choose one man versus another? What Doc learned from women, he teaches to you. Our friend Lamar thinks she's losing interest because she cut their date short. Unfortunately, he failed to read the signs and some other things that Doc will set him straight on shortly in this video. But before we dive in, if you'd like to get more videos about dating and relationships, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And be sure to click on the bell notification so you're the first to receive videos like this. You'll hear me reading this, but this content is 100% Doc. Hey Doc, I've had your system for over a year and been practicing it ever since. Being able to weed out the women truly not interested in me has been a blessing. I met Ashley through eHarmony.com. She's 95% of what I've been looking for. To be honest, the only thing I'd change is to open her mind to different kinds of food. This girl can eat chicken and steamed vegetables every day and not get bored because that's all she likes. She's 26, a knockout, educated, has a good job, her own place, and lives a good life. I'm 26, make a great living, almost have my own place I share with my brother since he's broke, and I'm looking to find a wonderful girl I can go the distance with. Doc, I used your techniques to win this gal. Being the ultimate gentleman, I opened her doors, kept our dates light and fun, and treated her with respect. To my surprise, she offered to pay for our first 4 dates. I paid, of course, and she liked that. I think I waited too long, the 4th date, to kiss her though, but after I did, she complimented me on my talent and proceeded to kiss me some more. Tonight was our 6th rendezvous. I took Ashley to an upscale Chinese restaurant and we saw a comedy act at the Improv. Dinner was just okay since the restaurant was loud and we got terrible service, but she was a sport and our conversation was light and funny. We made the show on time, but the seating was bad since we were up against the wall and I had a small table as a barrier between us, and I had wanted to sit next to her and have my arm around her at least. So here's where I'm confused. On the way back to her place, Ashley got really tired. She was yawning and almost fell asleep in the car. I walked her up to her apartment door and we went inside and sat down on her couch. I could see in her face she was ready to pass out, so I said, I'm leaving. I went in for a short kiss. After all our earlier dates, we always had a great time. We'd have a short, fun conversation at her place, and I got the impression she didn't want me to leave. This time, however, the energy just wasn't there. Her playful comment at that point irked me. Since it's only 9 o'clock, what are you going to do? Go home and go to sleep? I laughed it off, but I was a little offended since she gave me the impression that she thought I had no life. I should have said that I was going to call my friends and go have fun with them, but I didn't. Doc, am I thinking about this too much? Would you have done anything different? Should I be worried about Ashley losing interest, or is a girl entitled to one night off in 6? Lamar, who wonders if he played it too cool. Hi, Lamar. You don't realize it, but you're one lucky guy. When it's your turn to cook Ashley dinner, you can throw hers together in 5 minutes. You don't know how fortunate you are to have someone who's not a picky eater. Chicken and steamed veggies? A breeze. You've got a great woman there. This girl's 100%, not 95%. Too bad you probably won't be able to keep her, because you haven't even won Ashley yet, despite what you may think. You've only gotten through 6 dates with her. Barely. And number 6 didn't exactly put you over the top. Like most guys, you're going way too fast. And let me remind you that you're still going to be light and funny and treat her with respect after 40 years of marriage, too. If you get that far, which I doubt. Before we go on, let me ask you this. Why is a girl who likes you offering to pay for everything so soon? She should be doing it on the 4th or 6th date, not for every single date. This is a huge red flag, dude, and you should have picked up on it. The dating dance says that the guy pays for the first 4 dates. And another thing, you should have kissed her sooner. You waited too long. Can you guess a key mistake Lamar made before the date? If you did guess right, leave it in the comments. We'll reveal something that Lamar should have done before the evening started that would have put much less of a damper on things. That's coming up in just a second. Now, we don't want you to be in a situation where you're confused and worried that she's losing interest, so you need to follow Doc's The System/Dating Dictionary, because you'll immediately read the situation and not waste your time like Lamar has. We want to help guys like you avoid this situation, so be sure to check out the discount later in the video on The System/Dating Dictionary. It provides you with the groundbreaking tips that real guys like you have used thousands of times to get the lady they deserve in their lives and keep them. But let's reveal now what Lamar should have done before the date, and more blunders as well that you should avoid if you want to keep your Ms. Right interested. How come you didn't survey the Chinese restaurant on an earlier night to see how loud it was before going in there and not being able to hear what each other was saying? You didn't do your homework like you should have, Lamar. And when things started going bad at the comedy club, you should have walked and told Ashley that you'd do it on another night. Again, you should have had everything arranged beforehand. You should have been in a restaurant that was nice and quiet, and you should have had good seats at the club. A smart dater wouldn't have had all those obstacles blocking them. And don't worry about getting your hands on Ashley. She should have had her arm around you. Are you sure you read my book? As far as her behavior that night was concerned, maybe she had a tough day at work, and that's why she was tired. You totally blew it by walking her into her apartment. Here Ashley's already halfway to dreamland, and you want to go inside her place, drone on about how lousy your date was, and ensure that she loses interest even more? Huge mistake. I'll tell you something else. Ashley was yawning before she even hit the car, I guarantee it. You shouldn't have even gone to the comedy club. But it gets even worse. Here you have a girl with her eyes shut and snoring, and you're trying to kiss her? You should buy used lottery tickets, half-price lottery tickets, after the drawing is over with that kind of logic. Pal, you might have had other good dates with Ashley, but circumstances change and you have to be ready, willing, and able to adjust quickly. Think about it. This lady was sawing wood before the night was even over. How blind can you be? When Ashley dropped that little comment at the end of your date, you should have told her you were going out to have some fun no matter what she did. You failed to take advantage of a perfect opportunity to show her that you weren't lost without her. Now, she knows the truth. You're just a whimpering little puppy dog. Then again, maybe you're reading too much into her words. Maybe she was just teasing you. Maybe she was just being cute. It's hard to tell what she intended when she's groggy and one eye is closed. Are you thinking too much about Ashley? Absolutely. You should be thinking about all the mistakes you're making in the dating game, not about her. Guy, you might have bought my dating dictionary, but are you sure you actually read it? I suggest that you sit down and memorize it word for word before you make any more costly blunders. Yes, Lamar, you should be worried about Ashley's interest level, but her being tired has nothing to do with anything. To you psych majors, I'm going to say it again. When she's about to drop with fatigue and you hear funny sounds coming out of her mouth, that's the end of the date. You're out of there. Yeah, you played it too cool, Lamar. About as cool as a hot Weber grill. Remember, guys, if they start to yawn, it's time to cut the date. As you can tell in this video, poor Lamar wasn't applying a lot of the principles taught in Doc's The System/Dating Dictionary. This is why he's now thinking she's losing interest. Fortunately, you can avoid his mistakes because you're watching this video. We want to help more people like you, so we got a nice discount on The System/Dating Dictionary, the book that's changed thousands of lives around the world, and you can get immediate downloads on both the written and audio version. Something for everyone. Check out the links in the description below to get 10% off since you were smart enough to watch this video. And guys, remember, accept no substitutes for Doc. His materials are the original and still the best. And if you're not ready to invest in yourself quite yet, check out all the other free goodies that Doc Love has down in the description below. So, do you think the advice that Doc gave Lamar was right? Do you agree or disagree? Did this video help you? Let us know by leaving a comment down below. We want to hear what you think. Your comments will help inspire us to create more videos for you, so chime in. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like and share it. Until next time.